Hello, welcome to the Masterclass. Discover 3 biggest barriers blocking your business success. Welcome, I am so happy to be here and I want to dive straight in. So if you're watching me live, don't be shy, say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. And if you catch me on the replay, then please drop a replay down below so I can circle back around and say hello. So I don't want to waste any time, so let's dive straight in, shall we? And I've got my notes so I don't get off track. And I am going to be looking down from time to time, so just to let you know that my eyes will be wandering and I can't see your comments for some reason. I was going to do a PowerPoint, however, I just could not get it right. The volume, the sound and the actual PowerPoint playing properly. So here I am and I'm just going to be talking. So let's get started. Who am I? Well, I'm Sarah Grinnell, and if you don't know me, then hello. And I help savvy network marketers to attract action-taking leaders and 10 times the downline by shifting limiting beliefs and reprogramming the mind for wealth and success. So that is who I am and that is what I do. And this masterclass is for network marketers, it's for home-based business owners, social marketers, digital marketers, entrepreneurs, anyone that is building a business online but who is not seeing the results that you want. You're not building a regular customer base, you're not enrolling team members or clients regularly, consistently, and you're not seeing your bank balance increase. So my goal for this masterclass is for you to discover 3 of the biggest barriers that may be holding you back and blocking you from experiencing the success that you desire. So we're going to uncover 3 of the most common limiting beliefs that sabotage and keep people from having the success that they want. And more importantly, you're going to learn how to overcome these beliefs so that you can unlock the success that you desire and that you absolutely deserve. So, why am I qualified? Excuse me. Well, I have used the exact same process and program that I coach and that I mentor, which my mentor, Bob Proctor, teaches. And I've used it to scale my business to over 5k a month in just 6 months. So this program, this tool works. And I have been where you are in your shoes, and I know it can work for you. If it's working for me, it can work for you. And I will give you examples as we go along. So I want you to drop resonate or relate in the chat if any of this is resonating with you or it's sounding familiar to you. So if you work in a job that you're not in love with and you really want your business to take off and give it up, drop relate if that relates to you. If you're feeling stuck, you're not knowing whether to continue in your business because you're not getting the results that you want and you desperately want to increase your income, but no matter what you do, nothing is changing, drop relate. Maybe you're the person who feels trapped because if you take the foot off the accelerator, maybe you think you're going to lose that success that you've already created. You might be the person who has family and friends who don't support you, and you know deep down that lack of support is holding you back. Or maybe Do you feel that your business should be thriving? You're doing all the duplicatable strategies, the processes, the systems, but you're no further along to that actual breakthrough of 5, 10, 15, 20k or whatever it is that you desire. And maybe drop relates, if this also relates to you as well, you see others in the same industry and they're scaling month after month after month, and you are wondering, what have they got that I don't? What are they doing differently? Because you know deep down you can do more and you deserve more, but you just don't know how. Drop, relate or resonate if any of those are resonating with you. And let me just check the chat. I'm having to go back and forth on my computer. So are we live? Are we live for oh gosh, I hope we're live. I never checked that, did I? Oh, Denise is watching. Yes, I'm live. I didn't check, did I, to see if I was live in my group? But yes, I am. Wonderful. So let's get back on with it. So if any of those related, then drop relate in the chat, because if you are resonating with any of those right now, I completely understand. That was me. I resonated with majority, virtually nearly all of those, and I accidentally fell into entrepreneurship. Okay, I was a teacher. I was working with learners with additional needs, long hours. I was tired, I was stressed, I was anxious. I wasn't seeing my family, and I was feeling really down about it. And I kept thinking to myself, there has to be a better way to earn a living. There has to be. So I found myself in network marketing, and I had no idea what I was doing. Absolutely no idea what I was doing. And I very quickly found that I was doing it all wrong. And this was over 3 years ago now when I fell into network marketing. But it led me on a journey of personal development. Being that teacher, I just wanted to do the research and develop myself further. So I learnt new skills, I developed existing skills, and I actually found out more about what I was capable. But I also found myself, I did quit my teaching and I went full time in my network marketing. But I found myself at a certain rank and a certain income, and no matter what I did, I just couldn't get past that. And I kept seeing leaders, I kept seeing other people in my team rank advancing continuously and easily enrolling team member after team member after team member. And I didn't understand why. I was doing the same. I was using the duplicatable strategies and the systems and everything that I was taught to do, but nothing was changing. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm missing something. I am missing something. What are they doing that I'm not? Then it hit me. It hit me, and it hit me like a brick in the face. And I knew exactly why. So if you've been struggling in your business, then I really do believe this is why. Okay, because did you know that your strategies, your systems, your skills, your experience, they only account for 5% of your income, the sales and your income and the results that you're getting in your business. 5%, that is it. The other 95% comes from your mindset. And you can have all the duplicatable systems, the strategies, the processes, the activity trackers, the bulletproof sales scripts, but none of that is going to outperform a poor mindset. So if any of this is resonating with you, I know that you are in the right place. You've made a great decision to be on this masterclass and watching me. So thank you for being here. And I do believe that you are here for a reason. There's lots of places you could be today, but you know it's time for change. You said yes to attending this masterclass, and I believe the part of you that said yes It's a part of you that's saying yes to more abundance, yes to more time freedom in your life, yes to a life that you really, really would live, really love living, and yes to success in your business. So know this from the bottom of my heart, you deserve to have all the abundance and all the freedom that you want in your life and in your business. You are worthy, and anything you want is possible. Absolutely certain that is true, okay? So you are enough, you are worthy. So three of the biggest barriers blocking your success. So the first barrier is, and I'm going to go through these in more detail, but the first barrier is living in a one-day mindset, the one-day aisle mindset. The second barrier is living in the fear mindset. And the third barrier blocking your success is living in the I'm not good enough mindset. So barrier number one, living in the one-day aisle mindset. This is by far the most common way people think. It's the need to have, it's the need to get. I need to have more money. I need to get more money. I need to have more time. There's not enough time in the day. I need to have more XXX. And this mental programming of I have to have things in addition, planned, worked out, saved up, so I can do the thing that I want, so that then I can be happy, or I can be rich, or I can be. This mindset, this need to have these things is very, very common. You think like that. It's one day when all my ducks are lined up in a row, I'll do X, Y, Z. One day when I've paid off all my debts, I'll be able to work less and spend more time with my family. One day when I've saved up X amount of money and paid off my debts, I'll be able to invest in that program, or I'll be able to invest in myself. Or one day when I've saved up X amount of money, I'll start on the house renovations. I'll take my family on holiday. I will give to charity. I'll get myself that new car. It's the have, be, do process. I forgot what it was then. It's the have, be, do process. If I have that, then I can do the thing that I want to do, and then I will be happy and I'll be prosperous and I will be etc, etc, etc. This is a very, very slow, long, dragged out way to produce change in your life. And honestly, blunt truth here, those one-day aisles will never happen, okay? And the main reason people stay in this mindset is because they can't make decisions. They are procrastinating. And procrastination is the opposite of decision making. So you need to make a decision to change. You have to be committed to change and a decision to change your life right now, okay? Because the majority of people, the leaders in this world, they have the be, do, have mindset. Successful people practice being a match for what they want, doing what they need to do to have what they desire in life and business. They make decisions, and when they make decisions and act on that decision, they are telling the world that and the universe, they want things to happen. Okay, they want things to happen. I keep looking at the wrong camera, looking at the camera on my laptop instead of the camera on my phone. And if you've read the book Think and Grow Rich, fantastic book if you haven't read it, Napoleon Hill says in that book, those who reach decisions promptly and definitely know what they want and they generally get it. The leaders in every walk of life decide quickly and firmly. So meaning, if you decide one day I'll, then that one day is never going to happen. You are procrastinating. You need to decide now to change your life and your business. And that is the major reason leaders are leaders. The world has a habit of making room for the person whose words and actions, decisions show they know where they are going. So that is One Day I'll. And if you don't know Bob Proctor, he's my mentor and without a doubt the world's foremost authority on success, prosperity and the power of mind. So I'm guessing most of you have heard of Bob Proctor. So when he started at the age of 26, he's now 86 years old, he was earning 4k a year as a fireman. He owed 6k. He was very unhappy. He was sick. He was broke. He did not like his life. He didn't have any qualifications. He didn't finish school. He didn't know how to run a business. He didn't have any spare money. But he decided right there and then that he was going to change and make that change happen. Because he wanted more. He wanted more from his life. He didn't believe it was possible and he didn't have the money to make it happen. But he made that conscious decision to change and decide he was going to change. And he took action doing what he needed to do. He became the man he needed to be and took action doing what he had to do. He was be, do, have, okay? Be, do, have. So he went from a fireman earning 4k a year to earning over 175k in just 3 years. And his whole life changed because of this. And because his whole life changed, because he made that decision and eventually started to believe in himself, he began to study why. And again, he made a huge decision. He gave up his business and went back to learning. And I'm so grateful that he did, because now he teaches us all how to use our mind for prosperity and success. So now he's a multi-millionaire and he has made many millionaires doing what he's doing, teaching others to do exactly what he did, and he's very good at it. So his whole life changed because of a decision. He wanted more, he wanted better, and you can do that too. So if you decide to make a decision and change, you have the power. Success is an inside thing, okay? And decision making is a successful habit. So that is the first biggest barrier is living in the one day I'll mindset. And that procrastination then takes us on to the second biggest barrier, which is living in the fear mindset. You will either grow and step forward into growth, or you will step back into safety. Okay? And fear can manifest itself in so many ways. There's so many types of fear. So I'm just going to describe a few. So fear of loss. If you resonate with any of these, then drop them in the chat. So there's fear of loss. That fear, if you actually go for what you want and actually create more financial abundance and success, you're scared you're going to lose something. That is an actual fear. So it might cause you to lose something that you really value. It might cause you to lose a relationship that matters to you. If I became wealthy, my family might turn on me, or my friends would only be friends because I'm rich, or it might start to cause cracks to appear in your relationship with your partner. So these are genuine fears. That's the fear of what if, and then the fear of loss. Sorry. Then there's the fears of what if. What if I do this and it doesn't work out? What if I lose my investment? What if I'm not successful? What if? That is these are very real fears. And the future imagined pain of losing something significant to you actually keeps you from moving forward and keeps your results stagnant. The future pain of not being successful also keeps you stuck and prevents you from moving forward. So doubt and worry create that fear, and that fear disconnects us from the source of abundance. So learning how to deal with fear and doubt and worry as they come up, by installing new beliefs that override that fear, so that you can actually have the success that you desire and continue to have the things that matter to you is imperative. Because it's not success and abundance and prosperity is not an either or. It is both. You can have a successful business and have the people and have the relationships and have the things that matter to you. You definitely can. So it's not a case of either or, it is both. Now, my friend Eva, so we've just spoke about Bob and his decision making. Now, my friend Eva, she suffered terribly with fear. She always wanted to be a teacher and she had a fear of speaking in public, but this fear was embedded into her subconscious mind at a very early age. So whilst at school, she was laughed at and she was criticised over and over again and bullied into silence. And she let this fear prevent her from doing what she wanted to do, and that was become a teacher. And the more she worried about it, the more fear it brought up, and it went deeper and deeper and deeper into her subconscious mind. So she hid herself away. For over 15 years, she hid herself away and became an accountant. And in her own words, she said she was dreary. She dressed in all very dark colours. She never wore makeup. She tied her hair back and she didn't want to be noticed. She was very unhappy. She wanted more and she desperately wanted to teach. So after joining this programme and learning and doing exactly what Bob Proctor teaches, she took off. She was still scared and she still had a little bit of fear, but she was able to override that fear because she really desired to be a teacher. So she made a conscious decision and she overcame her fear. And the great news is, within 12 months of studying this programme, she quit her accountancy job, she set up her own business, and now she speaks to over thousands of people online and in-person events. Okay, she became that teacher. She doesn't teach education in schools, but she still became a teacher and a coach. And she realised that she hated wearing dark dowdy colours. She now wears really vibrant colours. You always see her with red lipstick on. She's always dressed up. But by making that decisive choice, she became abundant in all aspects of her life. And she turned her yearly income into a monthly income, and now it's beyond that. It's over thousands of euros every month she earns. So she used this program to overcome her fear, but also to become very, very wealthy. And in the process, she also used the program to manifest the love of her life. How great is that? So she's happy, she's healthy, and she's very, very wealthy. So the third biggest barrier, let me have a drink. The third biggest barrier is living with the I'm not mindset. So this is a belief that you don't have what it takes. I'm not fill in the blank, okay? So how often do your thoughts about yourself and your dreams sneak into your head? And I'm talking about thoughts that are negative, what you really think of yourself. And I'm just going to go through a few of them. So if any of these resonate, then please drop me in the chat. So things like, I'll never be successful. Excuse me. I'll never be successful. I can't do that. What will people think of me? I'm not smart enough. I'm not skilled enough. I'm not educated enough. I'm too young. I'm too old. I should have done this earlier in my life. Fill in the blank. I'm not. And be absolutely honest with yourself. Who has these thoughts? Give me a me or a yes in the chat if you have those thoughts. Because these thoughts come from your self-image. And your self-image refers to how we see ourselves internally as well as externally. It's a mental image we have, and it's impressions that have been built up over time into our subconscious mind, these beliefs of who you think you are. And these beliefs can either be positive, giving a person confidence in their thoughts and in their actions, or they can actually be very negative, making a person very doubtful, very, very fearful, very in the one day I'll mindset, and they don't go ahead in success. They're very, very critical of themselves is the word I would like to use. And more often than not, they are very, very negative thoughts. Now, there's only two ways you can have these thoughts impressed upon your subconscious mind. And the first is in your childhood. So if you've grown up with lots of praise and recognition, affirming what you do positively, then you're going to grow up with lots of solid belief, self-belief, and that confidence and self-esteem. And more often than not, you power through life. But if you grew up with criticism, people demanding highly of you, or maybe you were bullied or picked on throughout school, throughout your childhood, then you usually grow up with a negative self-image. And it's usually a hateful image of yourself. And these beliefs and these behaviours become the inner critic in your adult life. They're programmed and coded into your subconscious mind from when you were born right through even your experiences probably a couple of years ago. They're coded and programmed into your subconscious mind, and you have that voice that keeps telling you, who do you think you are? You worry about what people think of you. You might be judgmental about what you're doing, and you don't have that belief. I'm not good enough. I'm afraid to make mistakes. I'm afraid of failure. And these beliefs create our self-image either positively or negatively. There's also the second way, which is a high emotional impact. And this is an emotional event that happens in your life. Maybe you lose a loved one. Maybe you go through a period of sickness, financial loss. You might lose your business or your job, a bad divorce or breakup. There's also big environmental highly emotional events. 9/11 was an emotional event. COVID is an emotional event, and these are usually very negative. Not always, but they are usually very negative. And within minutes of going through this emotional impact, everything is destroyed. Your self-esteem, your belief in yourself, your self-reliance, and then gradually over time you begin to see destruction in all other areas of your life. Your money, your health, your relationship, your business, your employment. And when people go through these emotional impacts, they usually stay like that for the rest of their life. But it doesn't have to be like that, okay? You can change your self-image very, very quickly. And I had a self-image problem. Okay, I did. Most people who knew me didn't believe I had a self-image problem, but it was a huge issue. The image I portrayed to the outside world wasn't the image that I held in my mind. I was nasty to myself. I admit it freely now, I really do, because I've been able to change my inner dialogue using this program. But you may not even be aware that you have this inner critic and this inner dialogue going through your head, but it's going through your head consciously all day long. So mine sounded subconsciously all day long, I should say. Mine sounded a little bit like this, okay? And if I'd have said this to you, come on here and said this live 3-4 months ago, I'd have probably been in tears now. But I've worked through it. I'm still working through it, but I know that my confidence is soaring at the moment. So this is what I used to say to myself. I can't be like her. I'm not pretty enough. I'll never be successful because I'm not slim enough. You need to lose weight. Look how fat and ugly and disgusting you look. You won't be successful. You don't have what it takes. Your accent and your voice are going to hold you back. Somebody actually said that to me when I was in the Air Force. It was suppressed into my mind. I haven't been in the Air Force for over 20 years. Then I would hear what others were saying to me, especially when I discussed my dreams and how much I wanted to earn a month. I was scorned at. I was laughed at. Don't be ridiculous. You can never do that. You're never going to earn that much money. So then again, I started to think, who do you think you are? And all these thoughts just kept flooding out. I'm not good enough. I personally would never ever say these things to people. But here I was saying it to myself over and over and over on loop. That's how bad it was. I was letting my own beliefs and I was letting other people's beliefs control me. Okay? I was unhappy. I was constantly sick. I was always worrying, always doubting myself. And I was living from paycheck to paycheck when I knew I could do better, but I didn't feel that I could. I was letting my environment and outside environment and my results control who I was. So your inner dialogue needs to be one that empowers you. It has to empower you. You need to be your own cheerleader. You need to raise your own vibration every single day so that it empowers you to be, do and have what you desire and what you deserve. So I knew I needed to change. I couldn't go on living the way I was living. I wanted more and I decided, yes, I'm doing it. So decision making, all comes back down to decision making. So after following the program, this amazing program that Bob Proctor teaches, I got control. I became aware of my thoughts and my thinking, and I made a decision to change them. So I now tell myself, and you can tell yourselves this as well, you are worthy and capable of success. You are beautiful and slim. You are powerful. You are inspiring to others. You are enough. You are enough. So it wasn't long before I started to believe these and believe myself, and then results have just gotten better and better and better and better and better, and it's now the norm. It's now the norm. I'm aware of these thoughts. If they ever creep up, because they do creep up, I'm aware of them and I can shut them down. I can stop them from talking to myself. So I'm now abundant in all areas of my life. I absolutely love what I do, and I found my purpose, teaching you all how you can be prosperous and abundance and have success in your business. So I'm in control. I am in control, and this is what you need to do. You have to reprogram your subconscious limiting beliefs with the thoughts of abundance to actually have the abundance that you dream of. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Have you recognized yourself in any of those 3 barriers that we just spoke about? Maybe you was in all 3. Drop 1, 2 or 3 in the chat if you recognised, because I know I was in all 3. I procrastinated. One day I'll save up that money and then I'll do that course, or I'll invest in that program. I was always worrying, always doubting, and always in a fear mindset, and my self-image kept me back and kept me struggling for a long time. So the chances are, if you like the most of us, of course you're seeing yourself in all 3 of these. It's normal, okay? But the challenge now is actually pressing down the brakes on these and stopping them from impeding you from getting the results and the success that you deserve, okay? Because they are impeding your ability to have have and experience greater income, to greater joy, greater time freedom, greater financial freedom, and greater business success. They are impeding you and keeping you stuck and frustrated. So the question becomes, how do you dissolve these barriers so that you can have the income and the abundance, the peace of mind, the freedom, and the success to live your life how it should be? So the actual question is, it involves making a decision. Decision making. I've said it all the way through. Decision making is crucial. It is a powerful mechanism for success, and it's a huge single mental move that can almost improve any aspect of your life, personal or business, and can propel you down the path to success. Okay? Because when you make a decision, when you say, I am doing this, I am committed, I am 100%, I am creating the life that I want, you send out a very powerful message to the universe. And here's the thing, individuals who become proficient in making decisions without being influenced by the opinion of others, without being influenced by external circumstances or their own beliefs, these are the same people whose annual incomes fall in the 6, 7 and 8 figure brackets. How great is that? So it's all about understanding your thoughts, and a huge shocker here, your decision making is part of your thought process, and you have control over your thoughts, and you can choose what you want to think about. So that is decision making. However, the chances are though, you are not taking control of your thoughts. If you have been wanting more abundance in your life, if at some point you are likely repelling that success, you're repelling that success with your unconscious limiting beliefs and lack of decision making. So give me a yes or a no if any of these resonate with you, or if you've ever thought this. Nobody's going to listen to me. I don't want to bug people. What I'm doing is pushy and salesy. People aren't paying attention to me. I can't attract business builders. My team don't put the effort in. They don't put the work in. They're not doing what I'm asking them to do. Give me a yes or a no to those. Maybe you're thinking, if I become really successful, if I get really rich, it'll cause more problems, less time with my family, or my family and friends may turn against me. Do you ever have the thought, if I take time off, things will go wrong? Do you ever think that something is going to go wrong? Maybe that type of person where you save up for a rainy day, and that rainy day happens, it arrives, and guess what? All your money's gone. You end up paying for your car breaking down, or your washer breaks down, or whatever. So you save up for that rainy day, and then that rainy day comes and your money's wiped out. Do you ever think you should be happy with what you have? What's wrong with you for wanting more? That was something that was said to Bob Proctor. What's wrong with you for wanting more? You're a fireman. You should be happy. Maybe you think, I can't do that. They're just lucky. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't have what it takes to be successful. I can't. I don't. I'm not. Do you have those thoughts? Because I invite you to notice, if you answered yes, even if you haven't typed it in the comments, but you've answered yes in your mind to any of those thoughts that I just said, we are now discovering some of your own internal resistance, your own biggest barriers to your success. So these are your own limiting beliefs, and they're actually habitual behaviours, and habitual behaviours known as paradigms. They can sabotage your progress. They will keep you from achieving success and abundance that you desire in your life. So your biggest barriers to your success are your paradigms. And if you remember back right at the very beginning of this masterclass, I said that 95% of success is down to your mindset. You cannot outperform your mindset, a poor mindset. So the results that you are having in your life right now, in your business, in your employment, in your relationships, in any aspect of your life, the results that you're having right now is down to your paradigms and your behaviour. So you may think, and I'm going to use my little man here. You may think that in your conscious mind, which is this top bit here, that yes, I can do that. I believe I can do that. But here in your subconscious mind, your paradigms is where your habitual behaviour is. That is saying otherwise. That's saying, no, you can't have that because you don't believe you can have that. And the results that you're getting in your business say otherwise. So if you're in network marketing, you're not regularly enrolling team members, you don't have a huge customer base, you're not enrolling customers constantly, if you're not seeing the results in your life, in your business, in your bank balance, then you don't actually believe it deep down in your subconscious mind that you can be successful. So your paradigms are controlling you and your results. So you need to understand that your current results always tell the truth about what is going on in your mind. Okay, they always tell the truth. So understanding and being aware of your paradigms is key to you breaking free from them and moving forward towards your success. Success. So what we want to do is we want to develop that awareness around your thinking. What would you do? Here's a question for you. What would you do if you walked into your home in the middle of the evening and it's dark? Obviously, to eliminate the darkness, you would turn on the light, you'd flip the switch. Well, that's what you've got to do with your awareness and with your thinking. You've got to change your deep-rooted paradigms. You've got to flip the switch from the dark to the light. And a quote by Joel Barker says, to be able to shape your future, you have to be willing, you have to be able to change your paradigm. So it's all about changing your paradigms to change your future and shape your future. You need to make a decision to change. Because the same old thinking is going to produce the same old results. We are programmed, literally programmed to live the way we are living. Everything happens in your mind is being controlled by your paradigms. Everything that is happening in your life is being controlled by your paradigms. They are producing the results that you see. So unless you change your thinking, you will carry on getting the same results. Very harsh, but true. The same old thinking produces the same old results. Now I'm going to give you another success story. This is my friend Kim. She's a network marketer. Her story is a little bit different to ones of mine and to previous stories, because she began it when she began in the industry. I think she's been in it 10 years now. When she began in the industry, she quickly took off. She quickly swept through the ranks and hit the top, earning over 60k every year. But what she found was that no matter what she did inside her business, remember the beginning, 5% of your income comes down to your strategies, your skills, your duplicatable systems, etc., your experience, your knowledge, and your experience, your knowledge and your educational experience. So she found that no matter what she did inside her business, she couldn't get past this yearly income bracket, and she desperately wanted to. She wanted that security and she wanted to have a fabulous business. So she spent quite a long time, reading books, doing the self-development, but nothing she did made a change, made a difference to her business. So she made a decision and she invested in this program. And within a year, she increased her network marketing income by another 15k. And then just in 2020, she set herself an income goal of 150k a year in her network marketing business. And she doubled it. She doubled her income. She hit 150k a year. Hi, I can't say your name. Adelis, is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? If I butchered it, I'm so sorry. So she hit her income goal of 150k a year. And what was keeping her back was her awareness. She couldn't outperform her awareness and her mindset and her self-image. And she had a self-image problem, an issue. She didn't realise she had, but her confidence and her limiting beliefs were keeping her stuck. She worried about trying to keep her team. She worried and had doubts about all her team leaving. It's Edelis. Edelis. Nice, thank you. So she had a lot of worry, she had a lot of doubt and fear and anxiety. And through the program, she was able to get over this fear. She was able to get over her self-image issue, and she doubled her earnings. She actually doubled her earnings in the matter of 12 months. So now she's powering through life. She's absolutely powering through life. Who would love to just double their income? Who would love to do that, eh? Give me a high five, you would love to double your income. Because you can do and have anything you want. You really, really can. And it's a statement that is thrown around. You can do and have whatever you want. And I remember hearing this statement over and over and over again, for many years. But I kept just thinking, how do I do that? I understand it can be done, but how? And if you're on this masterclass, you're probably thinking, I know the how. I know how to do it. I just need to change my paradigms. I just need to change my thinking, and I'm on to a winner. Or you may be thinking, I've tried all this before. Okay, but I know that you're on this masterclass. You're in this group and you're on this masterclass because something attracted you to it. That is the law of attraction, cause and effect. Something attracted you to this masterclass. I may have advertised it. You may have replied to an email. You may have been invited by myself. But you actually being here, you actually turning up and watching this masterclass, you know that there's something missing. You've tried maybe before to change your paradigms, to change your mindset, but nothing has actually changed, and there's still a problem. You're not getting the results that you want and that you desire. And I know from my own experience, going through a lot of self-help books and a lot of personal development, buying courses for a couple of hundred pounds and doing the freebie trainings and watching Bob and I forgot the other guy, Tony Robbins and people like that. I know that paradigms are really, really difficult to change. I've never met anybody that has done it on their own. They've always had somebody to coach them through it and mentor them, because it's difficult to change paradigms. It really, really is difficult. So you need to be directed. You need a tool and a process. And once you get the right direction through coaching and mentorship, that is how you achieve your success. That is how you achieve your success. And I have a program, a proven system, a tool. It's Bob Proctor's, and it will show you how to live the way that you want to live. It will show you how to have the freedom that you want to have. And it will show you how to earn the money that you want to earn, okay? And you will be taught how to harness your mindset in a way that actually creates results. You will learn that your thoughts are truly the most powerful tool that you have, the most powerful tool in your tool belt. So I'd like you to know that you can do this. You really, really can do this. And I have that system that will help you to do this. It will help you to continually expand your level of awareness and reprogram your mind. So I want to encourage you, if you're watching this live or watching this on the replay, I want to encourage you to book a success call with me. And I'm going to drop my link in the chat now. Here we go. Sorry, I'm having to go onto my computer. Ooh, it's not doing it. Right. Apologies. I thought I had it saved. There we go. So I want to highly encourage you to book a success call with me, and let's see if what I have is a fit for you. Okay, how I can help you achieve the success that you want in your life and that you deserve in your life. So go to that link and book a success call with me. I've got 6 slots available for tomorrow and Monday. So go and book a call. If there's anything that you want to chat with me about, then go and do this, because this call is for people that are truly committed to making a change. You're fed up with what's going on in your life and you're really, really committed. You want to change. You decided that you want to change your business and your life. Deciding that you are in the driving seat. You are controlling your own thoughts and you want to create your own destiny. You want to succeed. So I highly encourage you to go and book a call with me, a success call. And from this call, you will get clarity about what it is that is holding you back and what you need to do to achieve your success. And you will also learn more about the program that I teach, which is how to identify your subconscious thoughts and how to rewire them, okay? So that you can stop that self-sabotage and you can start creating the results that you want. So, you're probably having doubts, okay? I know this program works, but I know you're probably having doubts, because I did when I first was introduced to this program. You're probably in the thought process now of wishing, hoping and praying, and in the one day I'll mindset, because you're probably scared to make a commitment, or you're probably thinking, I can't do it. These are all your biggest barriers to success. One day I haven't got the money yet, but one day I'll save it up and then I'll invest in that program. You're probably worrying, well, what if I am successful? What if I'm not successful? What if I don't get my return on investment? What if? And your self-image paradigm is probably going, what's the point? You're not going to change. You'll never be successful. You're not good enough, etc., etc., etc. So these paradigms, I want you to recognize these paradigms, because they are keeping you stuck. They are keeping you stuck where you are. And I love this quote. It's a quote by Dennis Waitley, and it's not who you think you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not. It's not who you think you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not. So let that sink in. You're probably thinking you're not capable. You're probably thinking you can't have or deserve to have what you desire. So that is why you're not going for it. And the harsh truth is, you do deserve this. And it's your paradigms that are keeping you stuck. They're sabotaging your life. You can have whatever you desire. You just need to believe it can happen. And if you don't believe, then believe me, I know you can have it, okay? Take my belief. That's where I can help you. I can help you change your mindset to believe you deserve everything you want. Change your paradigms, you will change your life. So go and book a success call with me. The link is in the chat. And let me help you achieve the success that you want in your life and in your business, and that you absolutely deserve. Because Bob Proctor says this very often. Bob Proctor says, when you see something you want, you should never have to ask yourself, can I afford it? You are more than capable of having everything you want, and you can have everything you want. That is what Bob Proctor says. He has a quote on his website saying, "Tell me what you desire, and I will make it happen." Something along those words. He's 60 years of experience and knowledge, and this program is phenomenal. If you let me guide you and let Bob Proctor teach you, you will get the results that you desire and that you deserve. And your business and your life is just going to grow exponentially. It has transformed my life, and I know it can transform yours. And if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask me, drop them in the chat, or book a success call and we can discuss them. So I want to thank you for your time. We're coming up to an hour. So I want to thank you for your time. It has been a pleasure. I love sharing this information with you. And yes, go ahead and book that success call, and let me see how I can help you to achieve the success that you desire. So until next time, take care and thank you for watching. Bye.